Was on YouTube doing my second interview today for the first time. I'm on the roll, like I'm trying to tell y'all, and I'm interviewing.
I'm Jayla. Hello.
So you want to give us a little backspin, a little bit of your backstory, just introducing yourself before I start asking away, or do you? You don't have to.
I'm gonna give you my name back. Okay, I'm Jayla, and I like airplanes. And we're interviewing with Bill. This goes my
Alright. So to start off, mentally, and I'm really just mentally, where you at in life right now?
I think I'm like this high. I don't have like a plan, something that I'm wanting for that I don't have right now. I feel like I'm elevating, so I feel like I'm moving into like my overuse, you know, really in the gist of life.
Okay. Now, how's that treating you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay. So, I want to start with just like basically a few simple questions. Stuff that I've already asked you off camera. I just want to throw on camera. And you've already answered this, so you should be able to do this pretty easy. First question is, do you think, not even people, do you think money changes you?
No. I'm very caring to the ones I love, so even when I get money, I might not just be around, but I'll always be there to take care of them when they need me. Because I be at work, but I make time for my family regardless. Because money is not
Speak up just a tad.
Speak up just a tad?
Mm-hmm. Do you think money changes you?
I said no.
No. Because you're a caring person?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, alright, boom. So we're gonna start off from, you remember when your first job was?
Yeah.
What was your first job?
I was in 11th grade and I was working at Florida Stripes. I was a party host.
I recall. I used to come check part when I used to come up there and you used to work up there. How was that for you?
It was good to be in high school, like it was only working on the weekends and I was in school. We worked there like 4 or 5, you know, pretty decent.
4 or 5 for just 2 days?
Yeah,
on
the weekend. Yeah.
God damn. We all work the wrong fucking job. How the fuck? Yo, let's see my friends.
Paying that tab for their kids. And I salute it. I did.
Okay. So, moving on from there, what was your next job?
After that I went to Tropical, I think like a smoothie spot.
Damn, I also used to come up there.
Yeah.
I got some.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? With my ex. That's why.
Yeah. I was like, you know why?
Crazy.
But, yeah.
So how'd that treat you?
I only did that because I had work-based learning and I didn't want to fail my class. Because Sergeant Stripes was too far and I didn't have a car yet. So it was like, I had to have a job to have work-based learning or they were going to put me in another class.
Right.
And I couldn't leave school early. So, you know, I just threw it down, do what I had to do.
And did you find your job after that?
Valet. No, valet.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Pays?
Yeah, it pays. Valet pays, but it's just like definitely if you don't mind just talking to random people. Like if you like, some people just don't want to talk to other people. Like it's just like, why are you talking to me? But valet, you have to speak and be like, hey.
Right.
And that's it.
Because you park in people's cars.
You park in your car, yeah.
So how many jobs after that have you had? So where you're in the space where you're trying to find exactly what you want to do with the rest of your life. So you're kind of
I'm on my 5th job now.
5th job. So we've named 3 of them. Sorry, let's go to
I
number
did
4.
party host, valet, fast. I feel like top of the food is like fast food. Fast food.
Let's move it.
Retail. Yeah. And then I'm at my 5th one now.
How do you like retail?
They cool. I don't know. I just started over there, so I don't know. I don't really get the gist because I'm there now, but it's just like they hours fluctuate. I don't like that, but I get it because it's retail. But I don't like that. But it pays well. That's the thing. It pays, but it's just like it's cool.
And then now, so where you at right now? So for the 5th job of your life, you said.
No,
Stars and stripes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now they cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like right now is where I want to be, so I feel like they're lit. That's the job where I want to be. Like, that's where I want to be. That's the environment I want to be around.
Which one is that?
The one I'm at now.
Which one is that?
Which
one is that?
Where I'm working now. I don't really tell previously where I'm working.
You don't want to say where you're working now?
Yeah, no, I don't really move like that. Okay, and then so I like that environment. I like the surroundings, the stuff around me. Like, that's where I want to be. That was my goal since like high school. So there.
So boom, you reached the goal. All right.
I reached one of my goals. Yeah.
One of your goals. Okay. All right. Boom. So now we'll go back into the backstory. So elementary school. We was actually just talking about this. How did that treat you?
Elementary school, I was lit.
Talk to me.
I love elementary school. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you get away from home with other kids, and you vibe. People were cool. I was just, you know, away from my mom, really, yeah. You was at school, like, you were doing your own thing. I was, like, kind of, like, attitudey, but I never failed. So it was, like, school was easy. So I was like, I could do other stuff. But, yeah.
No, when you say attitude, what does that mean? In elementary school, what does that mean?
Like, I was just feisty. I just talked.
In elementary school?
Yeah, I was feisty. Like, I was like, I'm literally first grade, like, I was just like, I don't want to do that. He was like, Jayla. I was just very verbal on how I felt, and they took it as, like, sassy.
I don't take that as sassy. What do you think you got that trait from? Being able to speak your opinion and just voice exactly how you feel. Your mom?
Yeah, because at our house, we voice our opinions, we talk, we say how we feel.
Mm.
That's what I feel.
Important.
Yeah, that's important. But, like, I guess the teachers wasn't used to that, so they took it as disrespect, sassy.
So,
Okay.
I recall you saying, you know, they used to call your mom and stuff like that. But if you grew up in a household where that's okay, and they don't view that as okay, so when they call your mom, how'd your mom take that?
I don't just stop by. I argue back and forth, so she'll be mad like when I don't stop. Like I go into argumentative mode and I just go back and forth with the teacher.
You drive that trick?
No, I don't speak. Like if that's how you feel, I'm gonna say, okay, cool. And I say.
Okay. So that's elementary school. You was real. You had a lot of personality. You already kind of assertive yourself. Obviously, you said.
Yeah, well, I don't have to go like toe to toe with anyone. I don't know.
And obviously, your home environment supported that. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not a bad thing. How was middle school?
A flash. It was cool.
A middle school was a flash?
Yeah, like I remember going to 6th grade and then next thing you know, started middle school, going to high school. It's like a flash, like, you know, like middle school was just like.
No significant thing happened during middle school.
Not for me, no. Like, I mean, yeah, but not for me, no.
Okay. Well, significant compared to other people, but for you in your life, middle school was just kind of like, yeah, I was in school, did my work, passed my classes, moved on.
No, I was fighting and all that stuff in middle school. It just was a flash because, like, I don't know, in middle school, I was just.
You was fighting in middle school?
I was fighting because people tried to try me because I was small.
You got beat up?
No.
You won all your fights?
I only had one fight. It was in 7th grade.
You said you was fighting.
Fighting, like, I was going back and forth with people. They didn't fight. Only one girl stood up and fought me. I wanted to fight. Everyone else was just like, all right, Jayla. Like, I was with the rah-rah. Like, I just wanted to keep, like if I don't like what they said, I try to pick a fight with them, basically, in middle school. Very, like, yeah.
So about
I don't know. High school, I was chill. High school, I was on my business stuff. I was trying to leave and graduate.
Alright, so now we gotta slow it down. 9th grade year, you remember how that went for you?
9th grade was my best year. 9th grade year, we had like a 2020 program. We was lit. We went on field trips all the time. We had like half classes. But it was just like us.
Who's us?
Like, you know how they have like groups, like FBLA and stuff in high school.
So you joined groups in high school?
I was, yeah.
What groups did you join?
The only group I was in was 2020 track, sports and stuff. But the only group, like, or ROTC, that joins.
I didn't know you did ROTC.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So only 2020 ROTC was the program I was in. Like, I didn't really venture out to, like, you know, chess club, all that stuff. I just wasn't interested. Cause now I'm like, yeah, cool, why not? Expand your, you know, brain and stuff.
Right.
But, you know, in high school, I wasn't really on that. I was just trying to focus on the things I need to do so I could graduate and start my life.
That's very different from every high school. Okay, so boom, that's 9th grade. 9th grade, you sound like you were very focused. You kind of knew what you wanted to do. How did 10th grade teach you?
I don't think I can change 9th grade.
10th grade, same person.
10th grade was the same thing as 9th.
What about 11th grade?
11th grade, second semester is when I had work-based learning.
At what point did you stop running track and stop, you know,
Oh,
school
okay, cool.
activities?
I ran track 10th grade and 11th grade. Or was it 9th? I don't
Yeah.
know. Two of the years while I was in high school, I ran track.
You don't know what
I didn't
it
run
is?
senior year because I was not on that. But I don't know if it was 9th and 10th or 10th and 11th.
Probably 9th and 10th because fresh out of middle school you were running track, I recall.
Yeah,
so
that was middle school running track.
Okay. So 10th grade year, same pattern as 9th grade year. Already kind of knew what you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So I'm confused. This is a very different conversation that I've had with everybody. So you're just saying it's clear sailing, basically. No issues, no problems. You already knew exactly what you wanted to do. Talk to me. That's what the energy for.
It was only like problems, like, cause you know how you grow from a kid, your emotions change, everything changed, the different stuff come at you. But school wise, I was okay. Like nothing at school. Like when I went to school, it was like school.
Well, I'm not okay. When I'm asking, because this is a life interview, right? What I'm saying is, boom, school wise, obviously, yeah, you're a very intelligent person, so I know in school you're very competent, but I'm trying to figure out life experiences, like personality experiences, like what happened to make you become the person that you are today.
When I argue, like what really changed me, because like when I was in elementary school, middle, I was real
sassy.
Yeah, sassy and arguing, want to go back and forth, but I had to realize like no matter how hard you go back and forth, they don't see where you come from.
They're not gonna see it. Yeah,
they're not gonna see it.
So what?
Probably like in middle school, because in 9th grade I was like chilling. I didn't want to argue or none of that.
So there's no specific experience that made you realize, you know what, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
Just said when I had a conversation with someone, they didn't get where I was coming from, no matter how much I screamed, none of that. They just wasn't getting it, no matter how many times I, detail and pull it apart so they can understand. They never got it.
And so all
that just made me just feel like, all right, I'm just wasting my breath.
In middle school,
like 8th grade.
That's very mature. They do say girls mature faster than boys. I never agree, but hey, obviously here's an example. So you didn't really have an experience with a specific person or a conversation with like an adult, or like nobody had to tell you like, hey, you wasting your time trying to convince this person. You kind of just came to the understanding one day that, you know what?
Yeah, because I didn't really start talking about my emotions until later on, because I feel like that's just on me, like that's my emotions. Like I feel like telling people how I was feeling was kind of like giving them an insight. I was very like closed. I don't know why.
See, but here's what I'm trying to understand though. Back in elementary school, you were because I didn't know you in elementary school. We went to the same elementary school, but I didn't know you. Back in elementary school, you had a lot of personality and you were able to express yourself. So I'm trying to understand exactly what clicked for you to understand, like, you know what, this is not what I have to do. I guess just going through the experience of arguing and being very vocal with too many people, and you just realize one day that, hey, you know what, this is not what I want to do.
When my energy started getting low, like, you know how you talk to people daily, and if you're giving so many people your energy throughout the day, later on, like you get it, like when you talk to someone, you're giving them energy.
I get it. You too gotta get it. Yeah. And then, it ain't no pressure. I'm just gonna keep asking until I understand for myself.
I just didn't want to give them my energy. Like over time, like, cause when you focus on school, like I was focused on school, and then I had like I'm a Cancer, so I had emotions and stuff. And then like 7th, 8th grade, I was like, you know how you hang around friends that you thought was your friends, and I took that personally because, like, you know how I move. I'm a good friend. Like I'll go out my way for my friends sometimes, depending on what it is. But I don't know, because it was new. Because the first time it happened to me, it was new. Like I thought no one, when someone treats you dirty for the first time, you'd be like, oh.
See, I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous because I'm not jealous in a bad way, but I'm a tad bit jealous because it took me 22 years to understand what you're saying. Like to get to the point where you get to the point where, you know what, I'm not gonna keep trying to. Is that let me use it. Is that who was part of your inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah. It's very wise. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Do you want to talk about that or no?
Yeah.
No? That's cool. All right. So boom. Let's go to high school then. 9th grade year. Well, I already asked you about 9th grade year, but
it was just a 2020 program. We went on trips. We was going to this daycare like around the corner from the school, reading to the kids. It was fun. The kids was cool.
So you had a real different high school experience. What high school you went to? You went?
Jayla.
Okay. Sounds like they had a good program.
Yeah, it was cool. Jewelry Hills was more like academic, younger stuff. We didn't really have lit things. Not just basketball games and stuff. Yeah, you know how some high schools they be turned.
Clarkson.
They be on that.
Clarkson, like it was. My high school was kind of just. If you wanted to do your work, you did your work. If you didn't want to do your work, you didn't. Yeah, it was exactly that. You kind of got to choose exactly who you wanted to be. But it sounds like Drew Hills kind of had a program set up that they were introducing you guys to multiple different things, and you got to see different things in life. And maybe that's a part of what helped you mature, or maybe you just matured that fast. But you're my first girl interview, and it's like it's a stark difference between my last 2 interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So. I'm trying to get boom. All right, so 10th grade year, same process. What about your junior year?
Junior year, I was focused on senior. No. Junior, I don't know. Let me think. Junior year was when I was working at Tropical. Yeah. Junior year, I was working at Tropical, and I had like 2 classes.
So you're a COVID baby, basically. Graduated through COVID.
Yeah, 2020, yeah.
So you didn't go to school your senior year, bro?
We got out at like when COVID first dropped. I guess we got out.
You were junior, senior.
I graduated in 2020. Yeah, I don't know. We wasn't really online, but we was going to school. You get it? Like, cause I was graduating in May. Like, 'cause I was a senior, so it was like 2020 that year.
You graduated what year?
2020.
And COVID started to what year? 2019.
Like the end of 2019, yeah.
No, May. May of 2019.
Yeah. I guess it took a year for us to shut down. Did it take it?
No, they shut down. 2019, they shut down. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe.
I don't think we had online. Like, you know how they had the laptops?
You.
We did. It was like I only had to like in the last month, I think, of senior year.
So you graduated the year of COVID.
Yeah, 2020, beginning of 2020, May.
Yeah, 2020. You're right. That's 2020. All right. So boom. 2 years down the line, boom. So your first year out of high school, what was that like?
It was an experience.
Oh.
Of like really trying to, if I want to go to school, if I want to go to work, if I want to go this way, do I want to do a trade? Like the after. Oh shit! No, I'm sorry. Sorry. But anyway, after when I first graduated, after I graduated, it was just like. Really trying to figure out which pathway, which way I want to go, what area I want to put my time into.
So, okay, another stark difference. You didn't have graduating high school, right? As a male, I mean, obviously I didn't have my mother and father in my life, but as a male, I had a lot of people being like, this is what you need to do. You need to go to college, or you need to go here, you need to do that. You didn't have that?
Yeah, I have that. But I still want to decide on my own because it's my life. Like, there was people pressuring me to go this way or that way, focus, you know, but you still have to take time for yourself to see where you want to go. And it took me a while. Like, I was doing other stuff. Like, I was going to school.
College or?
It was college.
You went to college?
Yeah, I was going to be a vet tech.
What college you went to?
Georgia Gwinnett Technical College.
How'd that go for you?
It was online.
How'd that go?
Never did the assignment. So it was a waste of money. Like, because, you know,
Who
like.
paid for it?
No.
You got a grant?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. Talk to me.
Cool, yeah. So it was just like money is being spent, but I'm not focusing my main priority on that for school. It was like making me my car look bad. Like, I feel like that's like you wasted money to go to school, but you're not even doing work. So why are you even enrolled? Like, why are you wasting your time? Like, I tried. Like, you know, I'll do a whole week doing the assignments, and next week it's like I just didn't open the laptop.
You just kind of dropped off.
Yeah. Like, I just didn't open the laptop.
So who put the idea of being a vet tech in your head?
Me, because I like animals. This is
Is that something you're still interested in?
Not to take care of them. Like I'll go buy a pet and that was my pet, but I don't want to work in the environment where pets go when they're sick or when they need grooming. You know.
So do you know what you want to do in life right now?
Yeah, I want to be an air traffic controller.
You did say that. So that's your goal right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm moving my time into.
Okay.
Following that.
So boom, fresh out of high school, you go to college to be a vet tech. So you basically you gotta have somebody to pass the juice. You know how on interviews they be like, yeah, you pass the juice, pass the drink. What kind of juice you want?
What we were drinking earlier, the cranberry.
I think I still know. You don't mind me. I opened it too fast. Alright, so boom, you go to college. You're not paying for it out of your pocket because you got a grant.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
somehow,
mean, I had to pay for like my books and stuff though. Like to
that's
go to
not
school,
bad. That's not very expensive though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
The
for a
lab books?
19-year-old, maybe that is.
Yeah, because the lab books, like, okay, I had to get the lab notebook to write it. That's $100. You had to get the textbook. That was $150. Then you had to get another book for this class, and you gotta have like, you gotta fill like 4 or 5 classes on your first year, I think, or is it 6 or 7? Even when
he
I
spent
think it was
$100,000 in books though.
1,000?
Under
No, I didn't put that much effort. I didn't stay that long. Like I stayed for 1 semester.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you put under $1,000.
Yeah.
And because this is interesting to me.
In time, because I wasn't able to go to work if I was doing school.
So you're working at this point. Where are you working at?
No, I wasn't working.
You're not working.
No, I was on a laptop doing school stuff.
Did you have to pay bills? Was that even a pressure?
No, but it was just like in the back of my head, like my mom didn't pressure me to do that, but it's just like you're getting grown, like you're making money. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like the first semester of college I was not working, and then I went back to starting strikes the second semester because it was like at the second semester, like when I didn't pass, you know, because
you didn't pass.
I did not pass.
Do you think that played a factor in you not wanting to do school anymore?
Yeah, I didn't want to go to school for that. Like
Because you
because
didn't
I wasn't
pass,
no
or
because
because you, at this point you were just kind of like, I don't want to do that.
Because when I was doing the schoolwork, I wasn't interested. I couldn't like the biology and stuff. Like it wasn't cool to me. Like you know, how you read something, you're like, oh, I want to keep reading more and more. It wasn't like that for me. It was the airplanes for me when I read those books. So it was like.
So okay. At what point did you decide that you wanted to be a veterinarian?
Like I think I was in 11th grade.
So okay, so going back to 11th grade then, what was it? Were you reading books? Were you seeing videos? What exactly told you? You know what? I want to be this. And just being around animals, just like, oh, I just want to help them.
Being around animals, and then I was around Courtney's husband.
Who's that?
But he basically was around animals, and his dad was a veterinarian, and we was like talking and stuff. He was explaining they have a farm, you know, stuff like that. So 11th grade, I was like, yeah, that sounds.
Okay, so boom, you're fresh out of high school.
Put the eyebrows down. He took.
I'm understanding. So you're fresh out of high school. You go to college. You're not paying for it, and you're still able to consciously make the decision that this is not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Did anybody tell you wrong about that?
My mom told me to stay consistent.
That's important. Do you feel like you're a consistent person?
Yeah, I'm consistent on what I put my mind to. And if I don't put my mind to it, I'm not gonna do it. Like I was consistent on getting me another car. I was consistent on getting me where I need to be so I can start this career. I put my foot forward to do the directions I want to go.
Yeah, that's the. Hey, listen, this is the cancer way, by the way. Like you know you gotta step. All right. So boom, that's your first year out of college. I mean, your first year out of high school. You did a semester into college. You decided that. You made the decision that this is not what I want to do. I want to go in a different route.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, after this first year, you leave school. How'd that go for you?
I was just working.
Work.
Ballet.
And life was treating you good?
It was decent. Like it was decent, but it was just like a breather because it was a breather.
Because now you got money in your pocket and you're not having to worry about. About
school, yeah, and then there was a lot of stuff going on with family, so it was just like a breather so we can just relax, don't put all the pressure, pressure on your back. I have time. I'm still young.
Yeah, no, you're young. I don't know if we disclose the age, but we don't need to, but she's young. She's a baby. Alright, so boom. You get out of school, you have your breather space. So at what point do you feel like you realize like, okay, well, it sounds like you caught on to real life pretty early. Like at what point do you? Because even though you didn't have, from your words, you're saying you didn't have that much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
At what point were you like, you know what? I know that, I need to have my own motions. I need to make my own moves.
When I want my own things and don't want to ask people for them.
And that's what you know. So you decide.
No, I don't ask. Like,
you don't like that.
I don't like to ask because they might say no, and then it's just like I put my foot out there and I'm denied. Like like how you put your foot out there to try something and it denies. You be like, oh, all right, well, that's not for me. And you keep moving, but it's just like I don't. If I want that and I really want that, I'm gonna come hard for it so I can get it from you. I'm not gonna ask. I just don't like asking because sometimes people, when you ask, they feel like you owe them something back. Like they feel like you if they did you a favor, you gotta do them. Like if they ask, you gotta say yes. Like okay, you don't really.
Do you feel like if somebody asks you for something, you gotta say yes?
No, only certain people.
Certain people. What makes you feel like?
I don't gotta say yes, but I will say yes no matter what they ask. Well, not no matter what they ask, but like my family, like they come to me because we all my family, we all move in a direction. We all get it. We all on our grind. Life is life. Life goes on, literally. So but it's only like 4 people.
Dang. Who gave you this mindset? What the hell? Y'all hear this shit? Who you feel like gave you this mindset? Or you feel like you gave it to yourself?
Or maybe that's just how God made me. I'm very. It's just how I think. I mean, because life treats you like you go through life. You gotta sit down, think about it, see how you're gonna move about it, and then you move in that direction. So I didn't want to keep moving like put my foot out there, get my feelings hurt. I know that doing that will hurt my feelings.
So people telling you don't hurt your feelings?
No, it's the way people move. Like when I say like friends doing you dirty and stuff. Did we talk about that?
We will.
We didn't get there.
We didn't get there yet, but we will.
For sure. Cool. But yeah, I guess it's just when you're paying attention to how life treats you, you just adapt and make it the best. I guess I don't know. I feel like this. Like you asked me that, and it's like this is just me. So I don't really know how to explain it. It's how my mindset. Not like that. It's just. Yeah.
It just is.
It's just it. Like.
All right. So. Did you have an early experience of, having friends that, and the way that you described it, I mean, I'll just generalize it as disrespect. Did you have friends do that to you very early on in life, or?
Yeah, I took it that way. But you know how little kids, like, they just be, like, you're a little kid, like, everybody's emotions fluctuate.
But you was a little kid.
Yeah, I was a little kid, but it hurt my feelings because, like, it's sensitive, like, if you're my friend, I'll be excited to see you, we talk, like, because when you're a kid going to school, you live off, like, you don't live off your friends, but your friends are what makes your day when you're in school.
Life,
yeah.
So from that young age, you realized that.
I just didn't want to get my feelings hurt. And then everyone, like, you know how you get your feelings hurt, and then I'll try to explain, but since we're young, we're like, why is she crying about it? Like, why is she taking it so to heart? It looked like you taking it to heart, and I just be like, well, I'm just saying how I feel, but I guess we're not on that. At that time, like,
All right. So, do you feel like you not voicing exactly how you feel? Do you feel like that limits some of your relationships?
Yeah, because I'm very good at ghosting. Like, if I don't like what people do, I just don't. Like, I just go off and do my own thing.
So it's no entertaining it?
It's no, yeah, like, once I feel like you're doing like that, and because I don't just go, like, I don't explain no more, like, only to certain people, like, but if I feel like I explain to you more than, like, once or twice, like, you get what I'm coming from, and you say you got it when the conversation ended, and you're still doing it, then it's just, like, just gonna ghost you.
So before you explain exactly what the issue is, you have some kind of space before you're just like, all right, I don't want to deal with you no more.
Yeah. Well, you gotta give people a chance, People make mistakes.
People do make mistakes.
So, I'm not gonna hold you that hard of accountable, but if it's like a
pattern,
yeah, if it's like a pattern, then it's like, Okay, so you gonna act okay for the first 6 months, then after that you gonna pull the trick again and do what you wanna do? Like friendship wise, like you gonna have loyalty to me for this one, and then you just gonna switch and just go, like, you know, like, and then it's like who you keep around in your circle, like they know about you, know what you're doing. Like you gotta evaluate your circle.
Well, you fine for what? 19?
Yeah.
You're fine. At 19, you know, I feel like you're the shit that you're saying at 19 is shit that I've realized at 22. So, small bit of science. Some women, goddamn, are do mature faster than men. Not all of them, but maybe a small handful. I gotta say that because that's a new thing for me. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so boom. I did that. All right. Is there a limitation on how much you can take from someone that's very close to you? Like, and I'm not gonna say your mom specifically, but not even your sister specifically, but someone that's like a sister, someone like a brother, right? What's your limitation on that?
It just depends on our relationship, how much time we put into it, and I have to really like understand like how they move. Cause I try, like, when you meet new people and you want to make them your friend, you gotta understand, like, you know, learn certain things about them that they do. And that's just how they do, cause they're not you, you know. But it really depends on the relationship and the friendship. I'm
So
just very big on like loyalty, and like if you're gonna like.
That's in my shirt.
We don't have to always be there, but like be there. Like you don't have to run to me when I need help, but just like be there, conversate with me. Like not nobody who's sometimes you're like here and there. They float around in circle groups, like the messy.
So you don't have any friends that just float around? Would you be able to say that all of your friends are dedicated to specifically your circle?
You know. But all the people I associate with, not on that type of messy time.
So,
I don't expect you to just be my friend, no.
Right, no, I'm not.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. But all right, here's what I'm saying. We'll use person A and person B, right? And you're Jayla, right? Okay, so you're Jayla and you're okay with person A. And all right, boom. I want to say this before I continue talking. So the way I look at it from everything you said, because I kind of like stand on the same thing. It's like I respect people for exactly who they show me that they are. So if you show me you're a liar, it's only so long until you know you lie to me. If you show me you're a thief, it's only so long before you steal from me. That kind of thing. If you're a killer, it's only so long before you kill me. Right? So hypothetically speaking, right? Well, you're not on any of that kind of timing. You know, you want to progress in life. You want to make good steps in life, and you want to make sure that you're okay. But hypothetically speaking, person A is your friend, and they're on that timing, but they're friends with person B, who moves almost 90% opposite of that timing. Is that someone that you keep in your circle? Is that someone that you?
What do you mean you move 90% opposite? Like if they a killer, but they friend not a killer because they move differently, or they friend is a killer, they way.
All right, we'll use a thief as an example, right?
Cool.
Let's say
Scammer.
you don't scammer.
Scammer nigga.
Right? Let's say that's not really your sauce. That's not really what you do. You know, that's something that you generally stay away from. And you're friends with someone who doesn't do that, but they're close friends with someone who is. How do you like relate to that?
When I'm friends with someone, I'm friends with them. So if I'm friends with you and your friend's over here, but that's your friend, like I don't know them, none of that, then that's cool.
You don't think that adds to their character at all?
It might.
And that's
It might if they're a follower, but some people, like if I like you for you and your friend might be doing that just might be someone you just know, like a family or something, or like you just know them since they was little and you're just trying to hold a friendship. Because it'd be people like that, but also if I don't know your friend, I'm not gonna come around you and the friend unless it's like an event or something, like your birthday or something. But I'm not gonna just go chill with you and that friend that I don't know. I'm
No, I did. I mean, even without this interview, you already know you pick up really, really good on energy. Alright, so then we'll go back to the stock questions. You did really good already. Alright, so something that I've asked everybody is this. Would you rather work for security or happiness? And I think you already know, but let me explain that a little bit. When I say security is, like you say right now, you want to be the air traffic controller.
I'm going to be air traffic.
You're going to be. You hear this one? I like this one. Would you do that job if it paid you a quarter? So let's say hypothetically speaking, right? I know that's probably not what air traffic controllers get, but let's say
a quarter.
they offered you $15 an hour full time, or $10 an hour full time, right?
As
Or
air traffic.
Okay, boom, go back. We'll go $8 an hour full time because federal minimum wage
You know
is
what
$7.
type of timing we in today, though.
I know, but federal minimum wage is $8. That's what it actually is. So let's say being an air traffic controller, they're saying, hey Jayla, and this is what you want to do. This is what makes you happy. This is something that you can wake up and genuinely be happy. Because you say, you like to read on it. That's on your own free time. That's not you reading on it for somebody else's good being. That's you reading on it for your own fun. So let's say you get offered a full-time position to be an air traffic controller. You're making $8 an hour versus the party host job. Let's say they're giving you $50 an hour, but you got to deal with stink attitudes all day.
I would definitely do the planes because I'm not very like.
Well, the question in itself is security or happiness. Would you rather
Happiness.
work to be happy or would you rather work to be
I'd
secure?
rather be happiness because life is not just about working. You have to live life. You gotta be happy. You gotta have to enjoy life. If I'm making $8 an hour, okay, cool. But I'm around the planes where I want to be, and then maybe later on I'll do something else that give me more money. But if that's where I like to be, and once I figured out that's just like where I want to be, like I'm gonna go there. You gotta go where you're happy. You have to, or you're gonna be very sad and depressed.
But your family's taken care of,
Overthinking.
and everybody eats every day, and you don't ever gotta worry about the lights getting cut off. You don't gotta worry about a place to sleep. None of that.
The secure.
Yeah.
But like you said, if the job is paying you $8, like it's a job. Life is not just about the job. You don't have to just get money from the job.
That's true too. That's true too. Nobody's ever said that one. That is very true. You can make money everywhere. Damn. Okay. You answered my questions pretty good. Yeah. Did I already ask you if you think money changes people? On camera?
Yep.
That was my very first one. My notebook had. God damn. I mean, it's been 30 minutes and that's a full interview, but Jesus Christ. You just. I need one question. I need like 3 more questions and then we can cut it.
We could do. What's your favorite color? I swear.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Wow.
I just like the way green looks on me, on my
Dang, you wanna know something that's crazy? I don't think you had no parts in this, but look at this.
Yeah. You know my heart?
Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, it's my contact name.
Yeah. I think I saved it. You ain't saved it. That's
No, like when I text a new number, you know how iCloud, it'd be like set your
oh,
picture.
you said that? Ah, damn.
Yeah.
She said that.
I said it with
I
a
thought
green
I
heart.
said that. I thought I did that. I thought I was just that hard.
You know, I thought I was just that hard.
Okay. Well, anything you want to ask? Because give me 2 minutes, so I can have a 40-minute interview so I can get like 5-6 ads in here.
What is the
Y'all
secret?
go drop some comments, huh?
What's the secret for managing money?
You asking me?
Yeah, you said ask a question. Oh, you said film.
No, I was saying
Yeah, I was gonna say
right. For me, I got to the place that I am making like 1/10 of what I make right now. Say 40% of everything you make. Every time I get paid, I put 5%. It comes from the Richest Man in Babylon.
It's a book.
Yeah, it's a book. It's a small book. It's like I don't say like 10
Books
chapters.
is where the knowledge is.
Like 60, 70 pages, I think. But basically, you want to have some money for investments. You want to have, and everybody knows, right? You got bills. I used to have a thing where I was smoking like shit. I used to smoke like, damn, I used to smoke a half in a day. Oh my god, like that might not be a lot to some of y'all, cause some of y'all smoke more. But at 22, or shit, from I think I started off doing that shit whenever I was like 18, 19. I was just smoking half a day, and that was expensive. But being able to put up 10% for your investments, and that means like if you want to buy a car, anything that's gonna invest into yourself, and put up 5% towards your bills, 5% towards saving. Listen, I have everything written down. You save 40%. You put up 40% of everything you get, but you dedicate 5. No, it's not 5. It's 40%. If I get my folder, I'll tell you guys, but I'm not going to my safe right now. So if you can get 40% and you can dedicate it to all of your life necessities, and then the rest of the money you just spend. Interview record. Let me call you back in. My interview be done in 5 minutes. Okay. All right. You look good though. No, you. Let me call her back. If you can find a way to just put up 40%, once you get to the point that, let's say you're making $1,000 in a week, you kind of have some money to save. You feel me? 40% of $1,000 is 400. You got 600 to spend yourself in a week. That's pretty nice.
That's what you get paid every week though.
And some people get paid bi-weekly. I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Because there was a point in my life where I was, like I said, when I got to the point that I am right now, I was making $500 in a week. So it's literally, just put up 40. Me in my head, I don't know if it works for everybody, but I make a point to put up 40%. I'll put it away, and a certain percentage is set to pay bills. A certain percentage is set to invest. A certain percentage is set for crisis situations. That kind of thing. Boom. This was a good interview. Damn, you answered all the questions pretty nice, and we're right here at the 45-minute marker. We got 3 more minutes. Come on, one more time. We got a couple more to go. So give me some questions.
Designer clothes or just normal cute clothes? Well, not cute for guys, but normal like clothes. Like, do it gotta be designer or?
You asking me?
Yeah. All
right. So the problem that I have. You two gonna learn this about me. Like I don't wear lotion and shit. All right. It's because I'm already secure in the person that I am. I don't feel like I need. Now I wear Kodak shit because I really like Kodak's message. He's a Haitian guy, nigga successful as shit. So yeah, I'm gonna support him, but I don't know if that's considered designer. So like now I'm at the point where like, yeah, I'm gonna support people that I fuck with, but do I need to put on Fendi to feel like I'm the best nigga in the room? No, I don't. Do you? Do I need to put on, like, do I need to
clothes don't make me feel like I'm that guy. It's just if I want it, I'm gonna go get it because it's cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I want it, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, it don't gotta be designer. It don't gotta be hard. But if I want that, I'm gonna get it. Like if I go on the website and I see some cute, okay, cool, I'm gonna put my money to it.
Right,
I don't have to wear that all day, every day. It's cool.
So no, if you're asking me that in myself, I'm already secure in the person that I am. Without, I don't need to put on. I don't need to put. I bought 1 pair of Jordans in my life. I just started buying Nikes last year for real. Like I don't really, I personally don't feel like I need to put on something expensive or put on something flashy for me to feel comfortable. I'm already comfortable in the person that I am. So
comfortable. It's like when I go get the shoes that I want. It's not. I don't care how much it's like me feeling like like I'm stepping out because it's new clothes. Like treating myself. Like even if it's designer. So I don't really look at designer clothes as designer. I look at it as like, okay, maybe a lot of people wear it, yeah, because maybe that product is hard. Like okay, cool, it's cute, but I don't know. I really when I ask designer, it's more like for me, it's like the heels and my shoes here.
So why do
So like,
why do you feel like that?
because certain designer people like they clothes don't be hard to me, so it's like.
Oh, I got another one. What's your happy place? Like what is your happy place? Like what makes you happy, basically?
Like where do I go? Like as my happy place, or
what
like,
makes you happy? What puts a smile on your face?
hmm.
Money in your pocket.
When money's in my pocket, yeah, I'll be chill. Like I don't be on rah. Like you know how some people when they struggling, they don't take it out on you, but they just be very like I don't want to talk right now. Like they just want to focus. That's how I get when I don't have like money coming in. Like that's how I should. I just be like I'm not gonna be like oh shut up talking to me. I'm just gonna be like I don't want to talk. Like I'll be mute. I don't say too much. Like,
but that's you naturally though.
no, I talk. No, I don't. I be talking sometimes, like when I genuinely feel like talking.
Okay. So, what is your happy place? Is it money in your pocket?
I don't think so.
Is it having somewhere to stay? No, you've never had that problem. No,
yeah, I feel like right now my happy space is my family.
That's critical. That's critical.
That's my happy place. When I come around family, like when we do a family thing, you just go and just be yourself and everyone like that.
And everybody just.
You don't gotta worry about Billy over there who keeps staring. Like you don't gotta worry.
I'm Billy. What the hell?
Oh, not Bill. You're Bill, not Billy. Okay, I'm sorry, but like Jonathan, like random people. I'm just saying when you go out, chill. When you go out, like you can just be yourself. You don't gotta like be on your alert because you know you out.
So basically, you like to just be comfortable in the person that you are, and you don't just being comfortable in the person that you are. That's your happy spot.
Good energy.
Good energy is your happy spot. Being around people.
And my family gives me good energy because you know I feel that like I be around good energy. Cause like you know it's like you know how some people like if you go to a house party and you know something to go down, you gonna feel it. You gonna be like in the back of your head, you gonna be like, yeah, it's about that time to slide. Like nobody else feel that. Like you can tell by like just the aroma, the atmosphere, the vibe.
So how do you take accountability?
Oh wait.
Oh, hold on. I get